Hey everyone, ZeroJade here with the XBLA Fans channel. Here we go, a quick taste of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. This is essentially a spiritual successor to Castlevania. It does essentially everything Castlevania does, but it is a improvement on a lot of this stuff, and I am very much loving this game. For those who have been following this game, it got kickstarted way back and all that kind of fun stuff, and now it's finally out, and it is amazing. So essentially, you are Miriam here. 10 years ago, the Alchemist Guild wanted lots and lots of power and did some pretty nasty stuff and did these experiments on people, turning them into these kind of shard-bearing people. If you can maybe get a look at her back. There's this weird like shard on her back. Yes, she is wearing a mask. That is a equipment item. I'll explain that in a bit. But they took these people, essentially exposed them to demonic shards, and they died, and terrible things happened, and demons happened. You and one other person, Gebel, survived. You went into a coma for 10 years, and you awakened from it to find that Gebel has essentially restarted what the Alchemist did and summoned this giant evil castle and these demons from hell and all this kind of crazy stuff. So you are setting out to go and confront him. It is alluded to that maybe he is being controlled, and alluded to as well that he was a very, very nice person before all this, and maybe these shards have corrupted him in some sort of way. It's actually said that if you absorb too many of them or carried them on your person, they will actually corrupt you and all that kind of fun stuff. But like I said before, I have been loving this game. As you can see here, this is my character Miriam here. I have a familiar sword here. I also have this wind sword that I can actually attack while running. It's a really great weapon. And of course, if I stand still, she kind of swings it. And if you push up on the D-pad, she poses. Yeah. Which I think is awesome. But anyways, top left, if you played any type of Castlevania games, you got your health, and then you have your magic, which is used for your magic attacks. And then I have these arrows. There is a magic attack for your Y button, and then there's one for your right trigger. Those are two different types of magic attacks, which are actually shards, and you get those from killing enemies. And as you can see, I got my familiar. I got an augment to my intelligence. And as you can see, the true arrow here, the rank at the bottom is 7, grade is 4. The rank means that I have actually upgraded that continually, and I believe the grade means I have the amount of shards in my possession and all that kind of stuff. I also recently got this, which was a boss, which allows me to grab certain items in the environment and move them around. But if you are at all familiar with Castlevania, you will understand all this. It has your normal equipment and all that kind of fun stuff like that. There are multiple types of weapons, blades, spears. I got a shovel. There's a whip. It's the only whip I've found so far. There's guns. Guns use different types of ammunition. You always have the infinite round. I have very much fallen heavily on long swords and this fun thing here. Mostly because I can run and attack. But yeah, there's that. And of course, we also have these boots and stuff like that. What's interesting about the boots is not only that you kick, they have... Where are they? Techniques attached to them. If you do different like fighting game move techniques, you can actually pull off stuff that uses your magic and all that kind of fun stuff like that. But other than that, you have your normal, like you can go in, like there's vendors and all that kind of fun stuff. There's crafting where you can put stuff together and take it apart and all that kind of fun stuff. But if you've been waiting for a Castlevania remake or a Castlevania successor, this is what you want. So where am I heading now? Where am I? Right there. So we're actually going to go over here. I actually picked this spot specifically because it shows off some really cool camera work. Those red doors I just passed usually mean that you are going into a new area. And this is this crazy tower over here. I also have a back dodge. There's also an achievement attached to that, which is pretty fun. But I very much love this game. Got him. And the enemies drop stuff. Ooh, an iron breastplate. That might be better than what I got. Just defense up. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't really need... I'm not really a heavy magic user. But yeah, like... This game has been amazing so far. Ow. Thunk. There it is. Oh, perfect. So that's how you get the shards. She absorbs them, and then you can use them. So I can summon a Buer if I wanted to, but like I said before, since that's the first shard I have of that. Oop, fell. Chest. Yeah, first shard of that I have, it will be a little bit weaker. In the environment, there'll be chests and all that kind of fun stuff. Blue ones actually usually have not consumables, crafting materials in them, and they come back. They respawn, which is really nice. Get out of here, little buggy. I don't want to talk to you. If you can hear it, the music's amazing. Get rid of this guy. The intro stage music is amazing. You actually start out on a boat and it's just like violins going. It's crazy. Another gem. Bam. I swear that this mask is a JoJo reference because it looks like the masks from the original JoJo series. But whatever. So another thing you can do is actually, if you just use the right stick, you can kind of move stuff. Get a little bit of height. And what game would not be complete without Poltergeist? So I've also encountered a multiple of other people. There are these quests you can get from this one lady. It's essentially just destroy these enemies. Like, hey, these creatures have killed like these townspeople. Kill them for revenge and all that kind of fun stuff. And of course, if you want to, you can destroy lighting fixtures. And the roses are magic. But yeah, this is an amazing game. I'm about 3.5 hours into it. I'm very much enjoying it. There are warp points. You see these little green spots. Those are the warp points. Red are the save points. Green ones, you don't even need an item. You just need to get to them and then you can warp to them. There is an item you can get to warp if you're in the middle of an area. And then a lot of these what do they call it? Bookshelves will have like information logs and stuff in them. Oh, perfect. Oh, just about 3 hours. This might be a new area, or it might be a boss. I love these sections here. Oh, cool. This area looks nice. The art's amazing. Chair? Oh. Yep, just sit down. The game looks very pretty. Some of the lighting's amazing. Those in-between areas are amazing. Yes, thank you. I know that. So put her hand up. Here. There we go. Off we go. Oh, look at those monkeys in there. The book's gonna attack me. But I love this. Let's switch to a different weapon so you can kind of see the different stuff. Oh, I recently unlocked an item that allows me to have different like setups and stuff like that, but that's an entire other thing. I got this shovel from a Shovel Knight looking enemy, which is pretty great. Let's go for the whip, because Castlevania. Ow. There's health pickups, and of course there are secret walls. I have not found any wall chickens yet, sadly. Slide down there. Ooh, a flying edge. What are you? Oh, that is awesome. I told you that sword just loves to scream. So where are we going next? Oh, let's just explore. It's a little bit slower than my other weapon. But yeah, I've been finding like interesting weapons. Let's shovel. I think it's just a spear. Do I have any spear techniques? Not that I'm aware of. I'm gonna destroy that poltergeist with a spear. Freaking. There you go, get over there. Shovel. What's that? An elemental. Let's get something with a little bit quicker swing. All my other weapons are kind of weak. I did get that shovel fairly recently though. Yeah, that sword was my first familiar, and the sword levels up, which is pretty neat, and he screams when he attacks, and that has caught me off guard a few times. Come on, let's leave that guy alone. He doesn't want to mess with us. But yeah, so far I've been loving this game. Like, I'm sure if anyone who's played the old, like, Symphony of the Night and stuff like that, you're gonna see like amazing comparisons to that game, and it plays great. It controls amazingly. If you have boots on as your weapon and you're kicking, you actually do slide damage attack. It's great. I would highly recommend this game. The music's great. I don't think I can get up there quite yet, but I think I can drop down through here and show you another section. This might just be the bottom. Yeah, it is, but we're fine. Get rid of that werewolf. Ooh, a wolf hood. Like that. It's always like, I'm excited to see the items and stuff that they drop. I've had this pirate hat forever though. Like I said before, these red doors seem to be the dividers between areas. We'll get out of here. I think these pixies lady. Wait. I think they say something nasty when you hit them. Not sure though. But yeah, I kickstarted this game way back, and I couldn't be happier. I'm happy this exists. Like I said before, I love this sword. I don't know where I got it from. I think it was just a lucky drop early on. I like those bookshelves once in a while. Like that's the bookshelf that told me like, hey, these get restocked. We're gonna make a beeline for a warp point so I can show you the crafting system. And the areas are very nicely varied. And I can sit here. Cannot play Moonlight Sonata. Health regenerate. Not health regenerates. Magic regenerates. These little plant things suck. Here. But the time when I got this big old claw thing was a big old battle. It was very interesting. I had to fight this stained glass creature, and I'm guessing he's now my pal. So this is the warp system. It's very fast, actually. I actually just booted this right before I played the game, or made the video, and we're already here. Come on. So this is essentially kind of your hub. That's where you have to come back. This is the lady that gives you the missions and stuff.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
So I did that, and I got that. There's one of the monsters actually will cut your hair and stuff like that, which is neat. We got this lady over here. Oh, hey.
I'd rather... Oh, don't say that. Never you mind me, young lady.
Susie.
Miriam.
Miriam.
Is there anything I can do to help? Well... I'll help you figure it...
There we go.
I suppose...
So, that's a quest. And you can make food.
I found a gate that's locked by what seems to be some kind of contraption. Do you have any ideas how I might get through? Where was it? I saw what looked like a train on the other side.
Oh, yes.
I have heard tales of a...
So I ran into essentially a train station kind of thing.
No, vampires.
Vampires.
Vampires. Want to have a look at my wares? It might...
I
Looking to buy.
one of the stats that's tracked is blood absorbed, so I wonder if something like that comes in later on. But yeah, as you can see, all these fun little goodies I can buy. I can buy food and stuff. The other guy here who can actually what's it called? Cook for you, and if the first time you eat a meal, it'll
Thank you.
it'll give you a permanent stat boost, which is neat.
Thanks.
This one right here turns me into a lily. And then I most of these stones I sell
Then we have it. Is this right?
because I don't really use any of them except the ones I already have,
Is this... Thank you. Is this...
and they are worth a lot of money.
Thank you.
All right, let's keep moving. Let me go show you this, and then we'll wrap it up. Man, I love this sword familiar. Here he is.
Hi, Miri. What are we transmuting this?
So I can prepare food and all that kind of stuff. I don't have anything to make it right now. I can enhance my shards if I have more. I can improve this guy. Augment my intelligence. Craft work I can increase. He doesn't really seem to be good for attacking, so... And then there's just normal crafting where I can make like potions and stuff like that.
With this.
Ah.
I like it.
What is fairy medication? I wonder if that's for a quest or something.
Go with this.
Let's go ahead and use it. Wouldn't be surprised, because I've met people throughout the castle and the area. It's the castle and essentially the area outside the castle and under the castle, because it's always under the castle. So I can dismantle stuff right now. If you can see in the top right, I have a stock of items that I need to like be able to dismantle stuff. So let's dismantle you.
I'll go with this.
And it just breaks it apart.
I'll go with this.
And it adds it to my collection. But yeah, this game has been amazingly fun. Let's get rid of you.
Go with this.
Some of the achievements have been interesting. One of them is like do a whole bunch of back steps. One of them is kill like a certain amount of enemies and all that kind of stuff like that. I don't like this, so we'll get rid of you. I could sell everything, but there's no real reason. I got plenty of money. And then I can go and craft. He can make you new stuff as long as you have the, what's it called, certain items. Where is it? Hold on.
Oh, Miri, you often bring up your promise to...
Yes, well, no stories. But where is it? Like these. I think these different equipments, like that fairy healing item I just made, and then like all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, that's the Galleon map. That's what you arrive on. And then, of course, you have all your stats on the side, and there's leveling up and all that kind of fun stuff like that. But I am Zero JD. This is the XBLA Fan Channel. This was Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. 100% recommend it. That's the shortcut thing. They have this entire, like all these fun things and all these creatures and what they could drop and all that kind of crazy stuff, which is great. It marks, like, which one of these, like, gems you have and all that kind of fun stuff like that. I think this game's amazing. I think it's great. I love compendiums like this and all that kind of fun stuff like that. There's a giant cat thing. Hold on, there's like this giant like demon puppy. It's all kinds of crazy stuff. But anyways, I am Zero JD. This is the XBLA Fans Channel. I would highly recommend this game. The music's amazing. It looks great. There was an entire video about them redoing the graphics. That's just done in an excellent style. If you haven't seen that yet, the alchemy requirements, they have everything in here that you would want if you played if you want a new Castlevania game. Very much like Symphony of the Night. I believe that I'm sure there'll be like double jumps and like teleportations and all that kind of fun stuff like that. But I am Zero JD. This is the XBLA Fan Channel. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments, leave them below. I'll try to get back to you. Check out our other videos. It helps us out if you like, subscribe, and all to share those videos. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.